I took a 130-year-old home and we wanted to bring it into green standards, all right, which is encompasses energy, indoor air quality, water conservation, sustainability, durability. We want to take a 130-year-old home and make it last at least another 80 years with the renovations that we've done. So we met green standards, and then we also wanted to redesign the home to the style of living that we live today. We were not a bunch of cubits, small little compartments like they did back then, because they were trying to heat each room individually. But with our new style, we've opened it up, put some beams in, and renovated the entire inside layout of the home. So it's more of our style of living, but meeting a green standard with energy efficiency and especially indoor air quality. This is a project that a fella and I are collaborating on, and we believe in this, and we're launching a business called Northern Michigan Energy, which we are going to go into people's homes and be able to diagnose the problems of these old homes. One of the things that's very important on an older home, so you can build, we've built new homes and met green standards that are nationally recognized. We've reached the highest standards you can reach in the nation on a new home. But people aren't building new homes right now. So what we're doing, we said, let's take what people are stuck with. They have an older home, they can't get their financing out of it, they can't move, they can't sell it, it's below market price, so they're going to have some money available and they want to renovate. We're trying to teach people not to do the lipstick on a pig. We don't want them to just put a granite countertop in, change the color, and say good, because in 10 to 15 years, energy costs are going to skyrocket. And we want to take and make a home more comfortable. And when you do that, you have to improve the indoor air quality because you're sealing the home up. Well, what we're trying to also do is use this as a model home. So we want to bring people in. And one of the things we're doing here for energy, once you take and tighten up a home, all right, this house we've sealed up, it had 20 air exchanges per hour when we walked in here. That's all the air in the house changing out every 3 minutes. That's how leaky this house was. Somebody lived here for 130 years like that, all right? So we're trying to get that air exchange rate down to 3 or 4 air exchanges per hour. Now that's hard to do on an older home because you have a lot more stuff you have to go in and fix rather than starting from new. With that, when you do that, when you tighten up a house, you have to have a source of fresh air for the people inside, because there's a minimum amount of air exchanges they need to be healthy, all right? And that's an ASHRAE standard of 62.2. So we took and put an ERV, which is an energy recovering ventilator in. And with that, that brings in a certain quantity of air that you calibrate for the size of the home to meet the standards of minimum ventilating standards. And that'll bring in mechanically air from the outside. You take it from a nice source on the outside, not near any contaminants. And it goes through a heat exchanger. So if it's 70 degrees inside the house, it goes out. If it's 0 degrees outside, the air comes in. They cross, they don't mix. The 0 degree air picks up 55 degrees of that 70 degree air going out. So it comes into your house at 55 degrees. You have fresh air from a controlled source at 55 degrees, and you only have to heat it 15 degrees. Now that versus leaky windows, leaky house, that 0 degree air is filtering in, and you have to heat that 70 degrees, and it's going right back out as fast as you heat it. So this is much more energy efficient, and the indoor air quality is much better doing it this way.